My name is Devlin, and I am a knight of Warwick Castle.
We're here in Warwick Castle, of course. Derek was explaining to me a little bit about this original, authentic Viking
Boar
tip.
spear. Yeah, it's a Viking boar spear. Basically, this design, as you can see, has these little kind of things sticking out of it. And the idea is as the blade comes into the belly of the beast, it stops it. And that's really important because if they weren't there, then essentially when it goes to the beast, what can happen is that if it survives, it can run off, that's leaving you defenseless. Secondly, if its body thrashes around, well, that's going to be almost impossible to hold on to. But by having these things here, these throngs, essentially you can go quick, sharp stabbing movements. At the same time, what it also enables you to do is you can push whatever your enemy is, whether it's a boar, whether it's a beast or a man, and you can control them, either push them on the ground. And then this was copied, this particular design, all the way through the medieval ages. So this is a Viking boar spear, and these two throngs here, that was copied then all throughout medieval warfare.
So see, they're still taking the Viking technology, correct?
Absolutely, absolutely, my
It was
friend.
great warfare.
Something like that, yeah, absolutely, yes. So
We're going to catch a little bit of action with Derek here later over in the courtyard.
yeah, I'm going to be doing the story time over there, and I shall be telling a story of Guy of Warwick. This year, well, basically this place is land's greatest hero, legendary hero, and back in his day he was bigger than St. George, bigger than King Arthur. So I shall recount the legend of that man then.
What is a phenomenal castle, and hopefully in a couple of weeks we'll be back through and talk to Derek a little bit more.
It's Devlin. not
Devlin.
Derek.
Okay, I'm sorry, it's Devlin.
I think I ought to cut off his dangly bits, don't you? Okay.
We can try. You give me the sword, you take, well, either one.
Now here's the sword. This is my favorite. Now this here, this is what we call the hand and the half sword. This is the preferred weapon of the medieval knight in the 15th century. And you would start to use this sword when you were 6 years old. So this is when you were trained. 6 years old, you'd use this every single day. And the reason it's called hand and a half, as you can see, hand here, and then you've got a little bit of a half kind of handle here. Ideally, you use it with shield and one-handed. That's no problem. But that extra little kind of piece here gives you extra power if you want to slice down. You use the cruciform, that's what it's called here, obviously to block swords, protect your hands, but also if you do get into a kind of almost like a wrestling fight, which typically knights of the medieval world would do, you can use this to gouge someone's eye. Pommel at the bottom. You can slam straight into someone's gut, face, whatever it may be. So it's not just the blade that is the weapon here. Also with this, now this is blunt because I have kids running all over trying to touch it, but if I sharpen this on a whetstone, it will slice through your leg, one slice, like a hot knife through butter, simple as. So that's the hand and the half sword, that's the preferred weapon of the medieval knight.
Great tools.
Oh yeah, love it, come on.
We look forward.
All right, well I shall catch you another time, but there you go, it's a little bit of history there, but two powerful weapons typically used, and here at Warwick we have got thousands to murder and cause mayhem.
Right. Well, I'm going to go get suited up because it's going to be the Vikings against the British again.
The Vikings against Britain. Well, something like that anyway. Bring it
All
on.
right, thank you.